Sunday Business Page on KDKA TV is brought to you by Stewart Capital Advisors. Experience the power of the Piper.
And a very good morning to you. Thanks for spending part of your Sunday morning with us. The Pittsburgh film industry and film office is big. It's the funding that got small. Just when the Pittsburgh film industry was ready for its close-up, the money allocated for film tax credits for the rest of the fiscal year ran out. As KDKA's John Shumway reports, it's the drama that's still unfolding, and a coalition of forces is working hard for a happy ending.
Whether it's guiding the tumbler into position in The Dark Knight, or setting up for a scene with Tom Cruise on the North Shore of the Allegheny, it's been a great run for local film workers.
It's nice to be able to work here in our city, put the money into our city, show off our city on camera.
Well over 2,000 strong, it's been steady work for some big-name movies, all drawn here by Pennsylvania's movie tax credit.
We're currently out of money for fiscal year 12-13, which means right now there's not a single person in the film industry that works in the movies and the TV series and all that great work we've been seeing come in, working.
Folks like Mamie Stein will be sitting and waiting for work until July.
A lot of us have side jobs that keep us busy. I do volunteer work.
Pennsylvania allocated $60 million in tax credits, which went in 4 weeks. And the work ended before 2012 expired, setting up a period of 6 months of no lights, no camera, no action. And for an industry that's been drawing a growing number of young people here to work.
But we have a number of them that have jumped ship already for movies elsewhere.
But this is more than just an employment story.
It's bringing new money into a community. For example, last year they filmed Out of the Furnace in Braddock. $40 million that they brought into a community.
Already, local crews have lost out on a Pittsburgh-based TV series that's being filmed in Providence, Rhode Island. And now is when film companies are trying to decide where to shoot this summer.
If they can't do letters of approval prior to July 1st, we're going to lose out on that work too.
If Jack Reacher, a.k.a. Tom Cruise, wants to return here to the scene of the crime, it certainly won't be happening between now and the end of the fiscal year. I'm told there just simply isn't the will in the legislature to find new money now. However, it is in the next fiscal budget, if it passes. John Shumway, KDKA TV News.
Well, this kind of suspense the film office could do without, but it's determined to fight for the survival of the film industry in Pittsburgh. Russ Striner is chairman of the board of the Pittsburgh Film Office. You may also know him as Johnny in the 1968 Pittsburgh classic horror film Night of the Living Dead, which he co-produced. Casey LaRocco is a fellow board member and representative of the International Association of Theatrical and Stage Employees, Local 489. They're with us this morning on the Sunday Business Page. Gentlemen, welcome to the show. Russ, good to have you on.
Thank you for having us.
Good to have you back. And Casey, were you even born when Russ had his fine acting debut? You know, just to make us all feel old.
Yeah, well, you've done a great job of that so far.
You know, Russ, let me ask you, this is such a serious issue, a very important issue. These tax credits, how bad is it?
Well, as your viewers just saw in the clip, we are right now literally out of money. To put it in more realistic terms, right now today, the Pittsburgh Film Office has had to turn away 10 projects.
10 projects?
10 projects simply because there isn't the money in the tax incentive program to say to those 10 movies that wanted to come here, fill out your applications and come on to Pennsylvania. We're glad to have you. And that is rippling now throughout the entire business. You can imagine, and your viewers can imagine, any business. I don't care if it's movies or if it's delivering chairs. If you have repeat customers who are coming to you and saying, I want to buy chairs from you, and you say, I can't do anything for you for 6 or 7 months, give me a call, guess what? They're going to get their chairs somewhere else.
Right, and they're not likely to call back again. And this is
that's a big problem.
And this has got to have a ripple effect, I assume, for your members at IATSE and others as well. Can you tell us about the jobs impact of this?
Right now, our membership is at like 333, and that's just IATSE 489. There's other unions we work with, like the Teamsters, Local 600, and then there's the SAG and AFTRA workers and the DGA workers. So it's about 1,000 people, and right now they're all unemployed. And what happens is first off, they go on unemployment. So they're taking money out of the system. Second off, there's no way to be able to show them without saying the work is gone, we have to leave. And as Mamie referenced in the clip, they go to other places where the tax credit's stronger, where it's bigger. They go to Georgia, they go to Louisiana, they go to New York. They figured out the program. We fell short.
How do we get back on track here? Is this a simple matter of the legislature simply approving a tax credit? That wouldn't take effect in any case until July 1st.
And that's part of the problem. In Pennsylvania, it's a year-by-year item that must be approved in each year. We have been trying to get that expanded to at least 3 years. And what that affects, it affects the production of a TV series more than it affects a movie. You can count on it being 3, 4, or 5 months.
Right.
TV series is something that's quite different. And
right, I saw on TV Week that Los Angeles, for example, their city council has just waived the fees that are paid for television pilots taped in Los Angeles. And as a result of a total of 152 pilots produced for TV last year, 92 were filmed in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
I mean, they know what they're doing to
Absolutely.
keep their. They know that we're trying to take business out of LA.
Absolutely. And the impact that places like southwestern Pennsylvania have had a dramatic effect on the business in Southern California. Not that we want to hurt them, but we're looking for our own local community first.
Right.
Just to give you an idea in real dollars and cents, on average, for the last 4 years, in new money coming into our region has been over $100 million per year. That's $400 million of new money.
That's a lot. We only have a couple seconds left. Casey, if people want to help, they're watching the show and they want to help make this tax credit a reality, what ought they to do?
They need to get a hold of their legislators and let them know that this is important for their local community. These employees, they're your neighbors, they're your friends and your family. And what's most important is it's going to grow as we get bigger to have more business grow as well.
And we've put the website of the Pittsburgh Film Office up on screen. I assume, Russ, if they call that number, there'll be people there who can help direct them how we can sustain this very important industry right here in Pittsburgh.
That's correct.
Gentlemen, thank you very much for spending your Sunday morning with us. We do appreciate it. Thank you again, and good luck. Really good luck on this. When we come back, Pitt's Conservatory and Botanic Gardens opens one of the greenest buildings in the world. We'll find out why.